Educated, just prove you wrong. Sheesh.
Hello again.
What's up with it, man? You want to come up here and try to listen like adults do? Make a point. I respond.
My point is, your theory on magnetism and the Earth. But magnets have different strengths, right? So if we're drawn to the Earth due to magnetism,
Magnetism exists. We
why,
know
when
this.
you
You
carry
cannot.
metal or your
Hey,
necklace, you don't get dragged to the
hey,
Earth?
hey, miss. I'll let you down. Magnetism exists. We know this. You know what I'm talking about? Magnets exist. Can you prove gravity exists? That's
Yeah.
your point. That's
We,
your
we've
job.
had this
That's
argument
what you're
before with a
supposed to be doing.
plastic bag. You put water in it, you spin in a circle at a certain rate, and that water will distribute to the sides of the bag and would not drop down. That's how you prove gravity. It's the same way when you blow a bubble, it goes round. It's the same way a rainbow develops in a wet climate. And it's the same way how rain drops and evaporation rises due
You
to
see how many
atmospheric
points?
pressure.
Hey, you see how many points you just like tried to make? Why you can't just
Well,
make
they're
one
all the
point?
points to why gravity is there.
I know my point is though, you can't make one point at a time, and we dissect it. Are you scared?
No, but I wanted, yeah, so can we dissect the magnet theory? Why do you not get pulled to the earth from your necklace then, for example?
Everything's magnetic to a certain extent. Now go back to your gravity.
Yes, but then magnets would have to be in
It's my
different
turn.
strengths in
My
different
turn,
parts for you
miss.
to walk
It's
around,
my
to be
turn.
pulled
I
down,
gave you my
right?
answer. Gave you my answer. Calm down. Now go back to your gravity. Go to the point you made on your gravity.
Hmm.
I gotta teach you people how to talk, conversate. Go ahead. What was your point about your gravity?
Gravity happens when something spins at a force, which creates a shape of a globe, which creates gravity on Earth that pulls things down towards it. Now, due to weight of certain objects, so be even elements, so helium is lighter than air, that will raise, same as evaporation. But when it comes to objects through weight, like rain is heavier than steam, it will drop. So that's how it works. It's nothing to do with magnetism, like you're claiming, because if that was the case, we would stick to the ground if I carried a big piece of steel metal. No? Plastic is not
Are you gonna let me
magnetic.
give you a answer, miss? Like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you gonna let me respond? Are you good? You're just
Oh,
going
I'm
off
just
what
answering
you're
your
just
question,
going off of
sorry.
your beliefs behind your ball. Do you understand that? And you basically having a conversation with yourself.
Well, no, I'm answering your question.
You're not answering anything really. You already did that part.
I
You
did, but
carried
you're
on.
not answering why your science
Still
adds up.
talking. You're still talking. But anyway, due to kinetic energy, yeah, due to kinetic energy, you feel me? Not no gravity at all, nor inertia. Kinetic energy and static electricity is what makes that happen here on the flat plains of terrain. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you spin in a circle. That is kinetic energy, literally being displayed, being literally transferred from the earth to your body through the motion you are pushing and going in.
You need
But
friction to create static energy, though.
motion, motion, motion.
You need
Anyway,
friction to create static
hey,
energy.
static electricity flows all throughout the air. Literally,
No, static
we can
energy is
harness, we can
created by
miss,
friction.
let me finish my sentence. Like, good lord, we can harness electricity from the air. Literally, it's called the ether. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Go ahead.
you can create it from light and have solar that can create electricity, but
Once
not from the
again,
air.
we can grab
The only
static
way you can create it
electricity.
from the air is through
Why
wind
are you still
turbines, which creates
talking?
friction.
Hey,
So
ether. Have
what
you ever
you're
heard of the
saying is
ether?
magnetism is friction, and
Excuse
that
me.
water clings to the bag due to friction.
Are you okay? Like, what's
Yeah,
wrong with you? Do you know how to talk like an adult?
but I am. I'm not
You're not.
shouting. I'm
You're just
calm.
monologuing and diatribing. You
No,
ain't
but I'm not
making
though.
a point. We dissect the point, then we move on to another point.
All right.
Are
What's
you
your next
good?
point?
Are you good?
Yeah.
You sure? Because
Yep.
you do it again, I'm gonna just drop you.
What am I doing?
Once
I'm
again, you
answering your
can't even
questions,
keep
right?
up with what you're doing wrong. Listen, man. Anyway,
But you can
a
ask or
gravity
chat. I'm
thing.
answering your questions in a
Goodbye.
polite manner.
Goodbye. Goodbye. You get up out of here, little girl. Woman, child. I ain't playing with none of that. Get up out of here with that, bro. Keep it
With
100.
me?
What's
Man, that
happening with it?
forehead be shining, man.
What's
Dang,
happening with it?
dang, bro. It's
What's happening
crazy.
with it?
It's good.
Hey, what's up?
What's popping with it, bro?
So I'd like to find out. So I assume you don't understand or you don't subscribe to gravity. I'd like to find out what do you replace the idea or the principle that things stick together with?
Ain't no replacing, you know what I'm talking about? It's just what's right here on the flat planes of terrain, what actually work, man, which is electromagnetism, which naturally is within and comes from the earth. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. And how does this electromagnetism work?
It works way better than gravity. Can you prove gravity is actually doing something?
So no, I've not said anything about gravity. I'm trying to figure
My
out
point
how
is, I'm hosting
electromagnetism is
debates.
working.
My point about my live is hosting debates, not people come up here and ask questions about magnetism. So, can you prove
So
anything about your ball?
yes, there are plenty of things that we know about electromagnetism
Go
on
ahead,
the
sir.
global Earth.
Present
So first of
anything
all, we
that
know
proves
that
the shape of the earth to prove the
sure,
earth's
when we
ball.
look at for example, the way that we navigate around the Earth, I'm a pilot myself. We use charts that are determined from the what we call the Lambert's conformal conic projection,
Do you
and we
ever have
also
to
have,
pitch down
excuse me,
when you're flying? Do you ever have to pitch down to calculate for curvature?
no, there's no need for that since gravity is isotropic.
If gravity was that was the case, gravity was dropping. How fast is your gravity dropping? What's the rate of
Gravitational
speed that
acceleration
max?
is constant. It's at 9.80665 meters per second squared. And that's something that I use in my flight planning preparation for each flight. So whenever
And
I
that's why
plan
they.
my flight, I use, excuse me.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
So I'm sure you're a reasonable person and you could entertain a hypothesis.
But you,
So
hey, buddy,
I'll
buddy, you gotta prove your gravity claim. That's my
all right.
point. And you just
So we
literally.
have the Earth here.
Wait, I'm
I'm
still
drawing.
talking. I'm still talking, buddy. You just literally said you don't have to pitch down for curvature, but can you
Correct,
prove
because that
gravity
would not be
exists?
necessary.
Sir, you gotta now prove gravity exists.
All right.
Or you literally just prove that you're flying over a flat plane of terrain.
Now, on a globe Earth, you would not expect to pitch down. For the reason being, gravity is isotropic. It acts in
Prove
every
gravity
direction.
exists. Sir, prove gravity exists for you to make this claim.
Okay, it's very simple. I could calculate the acceleration of a trolley on an incline using the gravitational acceleration that I've calculated, which is the thing that I'm trying to test, and I can measure using a timepiece or just the sticker to figure out how long it takes for a trolley of a certain mass to go down a certain hill or a certain slope.
Look, G, you doing all this unnecessary monologuing, you dig? I'm gonna quit playing with you now. You feel me? Hey, dog, the airplane you were just talking about that you say you don't have to calculate the pitch down for, but due to gravity, that's actually due to magnetics. You know what I'm talking about? Literally, is what you just explained. You know what I'm talking about? Due to the fact that that plane is and was constructed of components and materials from the Earth, it's magnetic to a certain extent, man. You know, dig? Understand? This is why it's actually being attracted downward to the Earth at the little rate and extent that you just explained the things. But anyway, you can't even prove gravity exists due to the fact nobody made it through the magnetosphere. You feel me, man? But anyway, check
Sure,
this. On top of that,
we
too,
can
they actually say,
certainly
one
look at
second, bro,
LIGO and
one second, bro. They actually say, yeah, the dig extend gravity's happening in time and due to two black holes colliding and things becoming one, man. But yet, that's a theoretical concept because it can't make it through the magnetosphere to prove that claim.
why can't we make it through the magnetosphere? Because we can certainly observe things beyond the magnetosphere. So I don't understand why you say that. That's not correct.
It's not correct. Do you know how hot the magnetosphere is?
Yes, I know what the magnetosphere is.
How hot is it?
How hot is it? Well, the
Yes.
stratosphere ranges from
Magnetosphere.
temperatures.
Magnetosphere.
Yes, the magnetosphere is a pretty broad part of the atmosphere, and there is a variation in temperature with altitude as a
How hot
result
is
of
it,
the
sir?
max rate.
Sir, how hot is it, sir?
That's a black and white fallacy that you're asking
Sir,
right now.
the lowest part of the lowest point peak of the magnetosphere is 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The highest peaking point is 62,000 degrees Fahrenheit, sir. What are you talking about?
Well, the magnetosphere is not at one altitude, and the temperature does vary. And if you
Didn't
ignore
say it
that,
was one altitude, sir. I said it's the magnetosphere, sir. So how did anything make it through 62,000 degrees Fahrenheit, sir?
there's the temperature of the particles doesn't stop particles from penetrating the magnetosphere. Just because something is hot doesn't mean things just slow down. So it
That's not
penetrates
the
it the
point,
same
sir. The
way it
point
would
is,
penetrate any other
sir,
temperature layer.
sir, sir, the point is they will literally burn up, disintegrate.
Photons won't, because photons can't catch fire.
Sir, the material that the spaceship or whatever, satellite, missile, whatever you
What,
want to
you
try
don't
to.
even know what
Sir,
material
one
they
second,
use to
sir.
build
Sir,
these things.
1 second. Whatever you want to try to
One
proclaim is
second,
going. Sir,
listen to what I'm
1 second,
saying.
sir. Whatever you're trying to proclaim, sir, is going out there will literally just burn, disintegrate. Like it, you know what I'm talking about? Literally, though, man. Due to the immense heat, is my point. So, what are you saying?
So the materials we use to build spacecraft, tungsten and certain aluminium alloys, can actually
Aluminum,
sustain very high
graphite,
temperatures.
sir, and epoxy, actually, sir.
It's not a hypothesis. It's simply the materials that we
That's
use
not
to
what I
build these
said,
things.
sir. Sir, listen. I said aluminum, graphite, and epoxy is what they're using.
Epoxy resins for the top parts of these things, not the parts that are in
So
the
they're using.
accelerating.
So just the resident alone, sir, do you know only can withstand 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit? So the resident alone would just, that's going to melt off.
It's
So
resin, not
everything. One
resident.
second. 1 second. Let's be logical. Let's make it make sense. So everything the resident is holding and supposed to be keeping together is going to just fall off. You know what I'm saying? That's going to loosen up.
That would be true if the resin
Right.
itself, it's resin, not resident. If the resin itself reached that
I said
temperature,
resin.
correct, it would
But
disintegrate. But it
if the
doesn't.
resin itself is can't withstand over 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit, and the
It can't
magnetosphere.
sustain that, and it doesn't
One
sustain
second,
that
my
because it
guy.
never reaches that
Sir, one
temperature. That's the
second,
point.
sir. Quit butting in when I'm speaking. So if the magnetosphere, and we know the magnetosphere actually gets up to 62,000 degrees Fahrenheit, how can anything make it through the resonance by itself alone? That's going to make a lot of things fall off of the spaceship. Then on top of that, the spaceship's made up of a lot of aluminum. Why? I mean, it
The
makes sense
inner
anyway.
part.
Aluminum. Do you know the highest temperature aluminum can handle?
The highest temperature, what can handle?
Aluminum.
Yeah, what about it?
They use a lot of aluminum on spaceships. Do you know the highest temperature it can handle?
Like its boiling point. The point at
The
which
highest
this
temperature
aluminum will start
aluminum
to
can
boil.
handle is 1,200 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's 2,500 degrees centigrade. I don't know what that would be in Fahrenheit, but I know what the boiling
So
point
if
of
it can only
aluminium is.
handle 1,200 degrees Fahrenheit, y'all, after that point, it's done. You know what I'm talking about? Basically,
All
just
right.
turns into ash, man. Disintegrate.
When
You feel
when
me?
does this aluminum ever reach this temperature that you claim?
Are you okay, sir?
I'm okay. I'm asking you, when does this aluminium reach that boiling temperature? Because
Anyway, my
according to our
guy.
trajectory
Anyway,
to launch,
boy, sheesh. And then the next they have is graphite.
I'm just trying to figure out whether you are truly
Go
just
look it up.
stupid or
Go
ignoring
look it
my
up.
question.
You are. That's why you get mad. You've been debunked behind everything you believe in. You know what I'm talking about? You have nothing, literally. But hey, man, say, man, you feel me? Then we go to graphite. You feel me? Yeah.
Do you
Graphite
know
can
what
only
graphite
withstand
is?
the highest temperature of graphite that it can withstand is only 5,600 degrees, boy. So what you hollering?
Graphite can reach up to 4,500 degrees
Only
centigrade, so that's not true.
5,600 degrees, boy. Go look
And
it
you
up,
just
though.
pulled that number out of your ass?
Go look it up, though. Boy. But hey, man, say,
I
man, you feel me?
just looked it
Check
up.
it. Hey,
It
man, hey,
says
hey,
four and a half
hey,
thousand
hey, hey,
degrees centigrade.
hey, check it, man. So if it can only take 5,600 degrees, though, you feel me? And the magnetosphere lowest temperature is 10,000
But
degrees
I'm
Fahrenheit.
not gonna grant your
How did your
lie
spaceship
because
make
this
it
is not
through?
true.
Go look
Graphite
it up,
can
bruh.
easily sustain
Go look it
3,600
up.
degrees centigrade. I just looked it up.
How much? Hey, what's the highest temperature tungsten can take?
I'll look up that as well for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I've looked it up.
You said what?
Do you know what it is? I just looked it up. I have it in front of me.
Go ahead.
You're gonna Google it. 5,500 degrees centigrade.
That cannot withstand 62,000 degrees Fahrenheit, sir.
But nothing is 62,000 degrees Fahrenheit. You just made that number up in your head.
What?
You just made that number up in your head. So where can I find that number that you just made up?
The magnetosphere.
No, I understand that. You say the magnetosphere has that temperature. Where did you measure that? How do you know that?
This is what your science say, my boy.
No, our science does not say that. Our science never claims that number. You just made that up.
Say less, man. Hey, man, say, man, after my live, I'm supposed to be all you to dig and stand on stages, though. I don't know what buddy y'all straight like that, though. Hey, bruh, say, bruh, what you know about the magnetosphere? What
I
is
know
the
quite a
mag?
bit about the magnetosphere, and clearly more than you do.
Oh, okay.
We do
Go
know
ahead.
that the
Is it,
exosphere
hey,
of the
due to the sun?
magnetosphere, it's due to the composition of the Earth's core.
And what about the particles? What do due to your understanding?
Which particles?
What's going on behind the particles due to your understanding?
Well, the particles interact with a very interesting electromagnetic field, and they make excitements in this field, and that causes them to have this dipole moment or this dipole field around the magnetosphere.
Does it have anything to do with your understanding? With the sun, I
That
mean.
is my understanding because it's a
I mean, does
testable,
it have
repeatable, and accurate
my
description.
bad? Does it have anything to do with the sun from your understanding?
We have a bow shock from the sun that can influence the magnetosphere, but it does not produce the magnetosphere itself.
Yeah. All right. So you basically just explained the magnetosphere in the proper way, which all charged particles get stuck within. And this region of the upper atmosphere, sir, is 62,000 degrees Fahrenheit at its hottest point.
Do you know that scientists never use Fahrenheit as a unit? That's a very American thing to do.
That's
We
cool.
use the standard international units.
That's cool. You feel me? You feel me? You see this here? You see this,
Yeah.
man? It's from NASA.gov. You understand? Yeah,
I
man.
don't care about NASA.gov because I'm not
Oh,
from the United States.
okay. Well, you don't care about what facts and logic and things. No need for you to be up here. Magnetosphere, though, y'all, you understand? Region of the upper atmosphere, man, extending out thousands of miles. Yeah, man, dominated by Earth's magnetic field, so that charged particles are what? Trapped in it. What's a charged
Literally,
particle?
you make no sense. Sorry, host. You make no sense. You actually are talking such shit. That was a South African, and
Don't
the
cuss
guest
again on my
the guest
live. I'm gonna just
literally
boot you
finished you
off.
off.
It's no need to come up here
Bro, don't
crying
just.
and ranting and throwing the
I'm not
tomatoes like
crying. I'm
like
not
a
crying. I'm
child.
asking you. I
Just
literally,
present
you
proof
can't
of
even
your
debate with you
belief
can't even
and
debate with a
without me
decent
being able
person.
to debunk you. Can you do that?
Go for it.
Do you see this
You
here?
literally try and debunk gravity. You
Sir,
can't debunk gravity.
sir,
You
sir,
literally cannot debunk
sir.
gravity. No one
I'll
can
debunk it
debunk
right now.
gravity.
Sir, I'll debunk it right now with you. Right now. Let's go. The
Go for
magnetosphere,
it.
sir. Sir, the magnetosphere, sir. Region of the upper atmosphere extending out thousands of miles, dominated by Earth's magnetic field, so that charged particles are trapped in. This is here, sir, coming from
Yeah,
NASA.gov. You understand? Hey, man, say, man. How
that
and
is
why
not
does this
debunked. That
debunk
makes
your
no
gravity
sense.
claims? Sir, why are you talking? I'm still going. I'm giving you an explanation. Are you okay? Anyway, man, how does this debunk your gravity claim? It does because y'all be proclaiming and say it's coming from and behind two black holes, which I already said, though, you feel me? Yeah, man, intertwining and becoming one, though. But yeah, y'all have no proof that y'all can make it beyond this here region of the upper atmosphere and actually see that going on. It's just a theoretical concept. Literally, this is why gravity is a theory still to this day, man.
That literally makes no sense. That literally makes no sense. What you just said is complete crap. You literally, that does not make any sense.
Yes,
You
you are.
literally,
You're
okay,
all of
so
that,
first of
sir.
all,
You are all of that. Yes, you are. It literally
how
says
am I
this
all
from
of that, bro?
NASA.gov. Are you okay? This is from NASA.gov. It literally
Oh,
says, sir,
NASA.com, yes,
region
I
of the
trust NASA.
upper.
I don't trust the idiot
Okay.
factory, by the
Oh,
way.
yeah. Okay.
But have you gone
Anyway,
through the gravitational force? Have you gone
yeah.
through
Anyway,
have you seen a gravitational force?
sir,
You know
due
what a
to the limit,
gravity,
sir, let me respond to you, sir. Sir, due to the limited technology that the people have here today, sir, how do we actually know that that is a gravitational wave or a magnetic wave that they have yet to detect due to the lack of technology we have?
what are you trying to say? You're trying to say you're trying to say that yes, we might have iron, yes, we have iron in our blood. Are you literally trying to say? Are you literally trying to say that gravity is not real because we have iron in our blood? Because we're looking at something to do with magnetics? Like, what are you talking about?
No, sir. I'm saying, sir, they probably, are just seeing a magnetic wave that they have yet to be able to detect due to the lack of technology here today. You know those meteorites that they be proclaiming that's coming in from space? They're actually going beyond, sir, 1 second, sir. They're actually going beyond the ice wall, sir, picking up material, and magnetic elements that people in this here region of the plains and terrains have yet to learn and know about. And they come and drop them over their heads in the upper atmosphere. You understand the dig?
Lack of technology. I've never heard such nonsense. A lack of technology. Lol. Lack of the literally science
Everyone
have
know there's a
literally made
lack of
so much
technology.
advanced technology for these type of things.
So everyone knows there's a lack of technology, sir.
Say again?
Everyone knows there's a lack in technology. Technology, they
Lack of
feel
technology or what? Is there there's a
they,
lack of technology of trying to measure the speed of gravity. Is that what you're saying?
my point
Literally
is,
there are
sir,
formulas that we can use.
let me tell you what I'm saying, sir. Let me tell you. My point is, sir, they proclaim, sir, that their tech and they will make tech better in the future. Do they not, sir? This is why I say due to the lack of technology. We got to make it make logical sense here.
But do you not understand that science is based on improving things? Science is based on discovery and improving things. That's what science is based on.
Science
Discovery and
doesn't
improving things and
prove,
experiments.
sir, science doesn't prove anything. All science do is try to study
Science
and
doesn't
observe.
prove anything,
No,
but when you
science,
have a
sir,
hypothesis,
let me finish, sir. Science literally, sir, make things behind the creator's creation. You understand and dig? After what they made behind what the creator has already made, sir, they get out here and they observe the creator's creations. What has science created, sir, that naturally comes from the earth?
you literally you do realize that you do realize that there's science from phone. We have phone science, right? Medicine, exactly. Medicine is one of the biggest things. Like
Medicine
literally
comes from the
science.
earth naturally, sir.
Yes, and then we use hang on. Then we use then I'm trying to think of the word that I'm looking for. Then we take those natural ingredients. Can't think of it. Ingredient. Low South
All right, I'm
Africa.
gonna let the
Wow.
next guest up, buddy. All right, you have a
No,
good
wait.
man.
No.
Top of the day.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Speechless. What's popping with it, man?
Hey, I want to start off by saying, if you look at my channel, I'm also a flat earther. So what I'm about to ask you is not to be trolling, but if you're a flat earther too, so if you have a problem with flat earth, that means it's my problem. And if I have a problem with flat earth, that means it's every flat earther's problem. And I just came across a problem. Here, let me turn on the camera. All right. I looked at the star rotations. I seen the northern hemisphere and it rotated around one star. And the more that you start looking to the south, the more they start separating, and it starts looking like they're rotating the opposite direction. But that's not the problem. The problem is that on the dome, on the firmament, in the southern hemisphere, you have a full circle rotation, meaning you can see the stars are over here on this side of the dome, and that completely makes no sense to have two circle rotations in a dome. I hope I make sense.
For one, sir, you have the whole star system. What that is, they
It's a
overlap
drawing
one
to
another.
it's
Sir,
a
let me
drawing
finish.
to show you how
Sir,
the southern stars
sir,
rotate.
sir, let me finish. They overlap one another. What is that?
This, if you look up time
No, my
lapse of
point
the,
is like, what is that? You know, how you know the little meme, like a meme, like what are those? You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, man, yeah, that ain't how it works. That's not how it play out.
if if you look up time lapse of the stars rotation of the southern hemisphere, they're rotating in a circle, and that makes
I
no
just
sense with a
told you
dome.
how it works.
No, it doesn't work with a dome. I mean,
I just told
maybe
you
it
how it
can work,
does.
but it's never been proven.
Are you okay, man? Are they
Yes,
letting people just get out here and freely roam?
what do you, I'm confused. What do you mean,
I know you are.
bro?
All right, let's finish this off
I
before
see you
you
back. What
kick
you want to
me
try to
again.
present now?
So you were literally just give me a minute. It's not.
Tell the people in the box that's ready, bro. It was. They didn't want to see you up here. I guess either they got up out of there. I'm just saying, though, y'all, you dig, man? Hey, man, I can really make sense behind all of this. What's up with it? Make real sense. Bringing back, like, bro, bringing back. Y'all cold. Y'all cold.
Interesting. Okay, can you just give me 1 minute to explain? Yeah, can you give me 1 minute?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Just 1 minute. I don't know why it's echoing. Just hang on. I don't know why it's echoing. Let me try.
Thanks for
Back.
having me again. Look, I don't mean to
Anytime,
be
sir.
trolling, fam. I really do have this problem with flat Earth, and it's the only reason I'm doubting flat Earth.
Just explained it to you, though. You feel me? Go watch the little diagram. You feel me? The
I didn't
model I
hear you
got on
explain
mine.
it. You just
Stop
took me
talking.
off.
I'm trying to give you an explanation. Why are you talking right now, bro? I'm trying to give you an answer. Like, are you good? You ain't flat Earth. You against flat Earth. You
Look
really
up my
talking like
channel.
you be trying to get
Look
the
up
info.
my channel.
That don't make sense. But anyway, bro, check game though. You feel me? Go check the motto out I posted on my page. You feel me? It showed the star system. Nothing like that at all. I don't know what that is. But anyway, man, you feel me? They
Oh,
overlap one another. Hey, 1 second. They actually spread it out, you know, all over the plains and terrains. You know, dig and stand. And that's really what's going on with it.
I
I don't
tried to
know.
make sense of it, and I couldn't prove it.
I don't know what that is. It looks like you got one star system over here, and then you got another one over here. I don't know
Yes,
what it is you're throwing in the
let
middle.
me explain, bro.
I don't know.
Look, when I looked up time lapse of the southern hemisphere, they rotate in a circle. This is why I have a circle drawn right here. This mimics the northern hemisphere. This mimics the southern hemisphere, and it's really hard to imagine two circle rotations in a dome.
How is that hard to imagine, bro?
Because right here in this dome, you have stars all around the dome. And if you stand right here looking at the stars that are over here, you're also looking at the stars that are on this side of the dome. And that's really far away.
Listen, man. You have some stars within, which y'all proclaim to be stars, which are actually just elements within that bitty, right? That's spread out all the way around. Then there's star systems. That's literally what they don't teach and tell within the magnetosphere. No game. It's like
So the
right in the center of
magnetosphere,
it. Almost just about that stretch and go literally over the range, over the plains of terrains. Straight up. And some spin one way, the others spin the other way. It's all stacked on top, straight. Straight up. I don't know what that is you got going on with the over here and over here. I don't know. There's multiple star systems on flat Earth. Like, do that help you?
But if at the
Are you breaking up, man?
if on the yeah, I have bad internet right here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hello? Yeah, and that's my problem. The fact that we can see all the stars around the dome on one spot. I'm just trying to bring awareness, bro, because that's the biggest problem that we have as flat earthers. If we could prove this, the flat Earth will be bulletproof, and I have no doubt about it.
I just explained it, bro.
Yeah, you said something about the magnetosphere, but I'm gonna have to look at the video because I think you're a little bit more smarter than I am when it comes to the electromagnetics, something like so. My bad. But I'm just thinking that maybe it has something to do with the atmospheric lensing and perspective. But like I said, that could only make half a circle because only the stars that are on this side of the dome should be able to be visible on this side of the dome. But that's the only thing I wanted to say, bro. That's the only problem that I believe the flat Earth has. You know, if you manage to physically prove it, you'll be the first, no doubt about it. You'll be a legend if you were the first one to physically prove it. But nobody has. Not even the flat Earthers that I looked up to, like Eric Dubay and Globebusters and Jeranism. They all block me. I guess nobody believes that I'm a flat Earther.
I got posted. I don't know what that is. It ain't like that at all.
No, I've been saying, look, you make a time lapse of the northern stars and you connect the movement of the stars. They're going to rotate in a circle.
I know that, G. Trust me, man. But go check out the model I posted, bro. I don't follow all the models that everybody got out here at all. That's all. But yeah, go check the model I got posted. You feel me? You have a better understanding behind all that, bro.
Until it's physically proven, though. Until it's physically proven.
I know, until they let us get out here and freely roam.
But for now, this is the I got you question the Globers got. The southern stars.
Ain't no I got you question at all. There's nothing.
It is something. This is a huge problem, bro. You need to understand this is a huge problem we have with flat Earth.
This is not no huge problem at all, bro.
You can see the stars are over here when you're standing right here looking at these set of stars. You cannot see these stars over here. We need to be able to find a way to prove this. That works with the dome.
Of course, due to distance and the fact that you're looking at different star systems.
You understand what I'm saying, right? The stars go around the dome.
Hey,
you stand right here, you should be able to see the stars that are on this side of the dome.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, it's not like that, though. How you making it seem?
It's not like how? They don't make a full circle rotation?
It's not a spinning system right there.
Look up time lapse of the southern stars.
Yo, I know.
They make a full circle. 2 circles in the dome. Try to picture that.
I can, due to the toroidal.
I can't, bro. Because if you're looking at all the stars are over here on this side of the dome, there shouldn't be no stars over here then. Because they're all over here.
There's multiple star systems. Look, just go look at the model. Good Lord. Well, you keep repeating the same thing. Multiple star systems, sir. Multiple. Go check the model out and come back. I don't know why you keep. I don't know. What's up, man?
Why? Here's the question. Why?
Why not?
Why
is the question.
Say that the
Why not?
globe is round when it's flat?
Why not?
Why the lie?
Why not? Because it's not.
What's the benefit?
It's not a ball.
What's the benefit of saying that it is?
Truth. Unity. It's what's going to come in the end. But anyway, though, you think you can prove that it's a ball, bro? Nobody got time for the semantics.
It's less of a question of whether it is or not.
So you don't have any proof.
We know what it is.
You don't have any proof beyond your belief.
Why lie? What's the benefit?
So you can't prove your belief at all.
That's not answer the question.
That's not what my life is
Why?
about. I'm
What's
hosting
the difference?
debates. If you're not trying to debate here to try to prove your belief that the Earth's a ball, you can just jump off. I'm not here to answer questions. I'm here to have debates. That's the point of my life. You can go start your own live. It's clear you have enough guests. I mean, enough followers for you to do that. So why you here, bro? You good?
Believing. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
I thought so. Have nothing. Sheesh. You good though, bro? For real though. Gotta make it make sense in a real way, but playing no more games with these people.
So, we took photos of Earth and it's a globe.
How did they make it through the magnetosphere?
By launching a spacecraft through it.
And what spacecraft can withstand 62,000 degrees Fahrenheit temperature,
It didn't
sir?
encounter 62,000 degrees.
Sir, this is what your science is saying that's going
No,
on
it's
up
not.
in
It's
that
saying that
upper atmosphere.
it's saying that the magnetosphere is a whole heap
Said
of
no,
different
it's not. If
temperatures.
you lie
Yeah,
again on my live, I'm gonna kick
I
you
just
off.
looked it up. You told me to
The
look it up, and I looked it up.
magnetosphere, the
Your source.
temperatures. Hey, brother, the temperature that your science community is boasting behind when it comes to that. They say the lowest point is 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The highest
Oh,
is
so it's not
62,000.
62,000. No,
You feel me?
it's not. There is one
So
part that's
I'm talking about
62,000, which they did not
magnetosphere, bruh.
pass through. They
Bro, I'm talking
didn't
about
pass through.
magnetosphere, bruh.
They
Not
didn't pass through that
ionosphere.
region. I'm talking
Not
about the magnetosphere.
ionosphere.
I'm talking about the magnetosphere.
Right, which is
They didn't
10,000
pass through.
degrees. Bro,
No,
stop
it's
talking,
not
bro.
all.
Every
It's not
time I'm
all that
talking.
temperature. It
Get
is
off my
not all that
live.
temperature.
Get off my live, JK. Yeah,
Bro,
glad.
come
That's
on.
what I thought. You ain't coming back. That's what I thought, boy. You ain't coming back, though. You feel me? You ain't got nothing. That's why he kept trying to talk, because he knew he's going to get debunked, though. Yeah, liar. Get up out of here. Yeah, man. Hey, man, say, man, the magnetosphere, though, you understand? At its lowest temperature, 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Hottest temperature, 62,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So how'd y'all ever make it up out of here? What on earth can withstand that heat without, you feel me? Catching fire. Just, yeah, man, burning all the way up, though. You know what I'm talking about? Period. You know?
Hello?
Straight up. If you come in to be argumentative, I'm going to just boot you. I'm not going to say nothing to you. I'm going to just boot
No, I'm not going to
you. Hey,
argue.
can you explain how a spaceship made it through
Right.
62,000 degrees Fahrenheit temperature?
I can explain how it gets out of the atmosphere, yes.
Go
Now,
ahead.
you know how speed works, right?
Can you explain once again
Yeah.
how a spaceship can make it through
Well, if you give
62,000
me
degrees
60
Fahrenheit?
seconds, I'll explain it. Yeah? Just quickly, how speed works. Now, when things leave the atmosphere, they go at a certain speed and it goes through. That's why when things come through, it's more dangerous because it's coming at a lower speed coming through and it breaks down, right? It's like if you was to run through fire, like at a certain speed, you're less likely to get burnt as if you was going to walk through it. That's how. It's literally that
And
simple.
how many
We build
how
things that
many
go at
miles?
certain
Hey,
speeds that break
hey,
the speed of sound
miss,
that protect us
how
from the
long
heat.
is the magnetosphere in altitude?
Why do you keep saying magnetosphere? That would prove that it's round, no?
I'll be back.
The word sphere means